Hello everyone, it's Rita Jensen here, and thank you for stopping by my channel. Thank you to all my new subs who have decided to watch my videos. I'm really thrilled about that. It's kind of amazing. I wish I knew who you all were, but I don't. Anyway, today we're going to work on the sunflower junk journal. And I'm not exactly sure what we're going to get done, but I'm going to try to do some little projects. So the first thing I did, to let you know, was I decided I wanted to sew around the pages just to give it some extra, because like I said, we're not really using digital kit pages. So I think every page should have some sort of an interest to it. But so that's what I did. I just decided to sew different stitches. This one's just all straight stitch, and then I did zigzag and straight and so on. The only thing is I mean, I haven't finished all of the pages yet. It takes a long time to sit there and sew all that. So I kind of quit so I could do the video, and then, I can go back and stitch more pages before I sew it into a signature. On this particular page, actually, I had a scrap sitting over here, and I just sewed it in. So I'm thinking it's going to make a nice little tuck for a journal card or whatever we decide to put in there. That actually goes in there really well, but I'm not sure I want to use that yet for that. So anyway, that's what I did there. Then the other thing I did was I was just watching Artie Mays, I think it was, and I don't watch her that much because a lot of times she puts her video on no sound, and she's just working, and I'm always doing something when I'm listening to a video, so I don't necessarily always see what's going on, and then I miss things. So, but I was watching her, and she had done something with, she had sewed around a page, I think, and then she just sewed a piece of fabric along the side, and then she sewed a journal card onto that so that it was a flip. So that's what I did. I don't know if I like it so much, but I was kind of hoping to make this, a little more junky looking, I guess, than, very organized type journal. Okay, so anyway, that's what I've done so far. And so one of the things I wanted to do was I have always wanted to make one of those Matchbook booklets, and I want it to go into this corner pocket. So the one that I saw was done with cardstock on the outside, and she did it 3 inches so wide. I wasn't sure, so I looked it up to see. So here's, say, 3 inches, so that would be that big. So that's fine. And then we can put that in that corner pocket, or I have the other corner pocket too, so either one. Okay, so what we have to do is cut this. This was a piece of scrap paper that I had left over from, I think it was the prayer journal, or Daisy prayer journal, I think. Yeah, I found it in my scraps, and I thought, well, that's perfect because it's yellow. And so I'm going to cut this 3-inch. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. I don't need it that long. I just need it 8.5 inches. So you don't need to cut it that long. All right, so I'm going to set it there and cut that off. And now we've got another scrap of paper. Okay. Then we're going, whoops, I need that. We're going to score. I don't have my other scoreboard out. So I'm going to score at 1 3/4 of an inch. So let's see. I guess I'll go this direction. So 1, 2, 3. There's 3/4. And this is going to make the little flap thing. Okay. And then we're going to score at 4 inches. So let me get that lined up. right here. Hope my head's not in there, but I'm trying to, yeah, 4 inches. Like that. And let me just check this, make sure I've got it right. Okay, so we can do that. And then she actually put another score tab in there, like another 1/4 of an inch up here. I guess that would be better. Okay, so I'm going, let me see, because we only want it to go down about that far. So let me put another score at 1/4 of an inch. Okay, now we should have our little folder for the matchbook. Cute, right? I think so. Now we can round these edges or whatever, but I don't think so because I like the fact that it's a matchbook. All right, so now we need to put some pages in here. I saw one person who does it, she staples the pages right in and then they open from the top. And I didn't think that that would be very useful. So I thought I would just make the pages and maybe sew them across the top into the book. All right, so how many pages do we need? Let me find some scraps. We can use, oh, let's see, got a piece there, not that part, but that part. I've got a piece like that. A piece of tissue paper. And let me see what I have down below. I have a whole container of coffee dyed scrapbook paper. Well, I don't know where it is, because I thought maybe I could use some scrapbook paper. And I'm just looking for something a little interesting to put in there, but I'm not really finding anything. This little map page, it's kind of skinny. I don't know, but I might use that for something else. Piece of scrap. Nope. Okay. Let me just see if I can trim this up a little. Oh, it's kind of ripped there too. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just little scraps. Maybe I should get my ruler out and do it that way. All right, so I'm just gonna put a little ink. And then we'll fold it in half like that. So that's a 1 page. Well, you don't want to make it more than 3 inches, that's for sure. So let's do this one here. Let me get my ruler. So I hope everybody's doing well. As always, hoping everybody's having fun. It's already summer here for the kids. They're out of school. My granddaughter, in fact, she's here right now. Okay, I need to find stuff a little bit longer. Okay, just rip this apart. Do it this way because I can't, for some reason, rip those little tiny pieces off the edge. All right. here. So let's see, let's make at least one page the length of the book is if we have enough. And let me put a little ink around this, add a little bit of color. So I went out this morning. I bought some plants yesterday afternoon, and they're impatiens. It's like the only thing that grows in my porch because it's shady, and they just really are very nice in the porch area. So I have them hanging in pots, and then I also bought some little ones to put in a couple of the planter things, you know, the pots, I mean. And then I got some other little, they're indoor plants, but when I was talking to the lady about it, she said just, maybe this will be longer. She said just, you know, in the wintertime, just take them in. And then, you know, want to put them back out, you can when it's warm enough. One piece that's a little bit longer too. I'm not very good at this, I don't think. I don't make these kind of little notebook things. Not very often, that's for sure. All right. Kind of wanted to put something with a little bit of color in it. All right, let me see here. I've got this collage paper. Of course, it's got all white edges. Don't you just hate those white edges? Because they're so time consuming to get them all off before you can even use the paper. And you think, oh, okay, well, I'll take those off, and then you never get around to it. Okay, let me make sure that this is going to fit in here. Okay, that paper's too long, and this one's too long. And that's the same paper, so... I know this one's too long. I just gotta see where I need to rip it off. Oh, it's too wide. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm just gonna cut the whole thing off. I don't know, I thought I was doing okay. All right. I'm so glad you guys are patient with me, because I don't know if it was this, not this video. Of course it's not this one, I haven't even done it yet. Yesterday's video, I was just having one of those mind days. I mean, I couldn't even complete a sentence. All right, so now we're good. Now we're good. All right. So I'm gonna sew this down the middle. So you'll have to bear with me for 1 minute here. Not even a minute, just a few seconds. Be right back. Okay, that's to hold all these pages together. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a staple right at the base of this without catching that, which I'm going to end up catching. Let's see how far I can put it down. All right, let me ink this. You guys have probably seen this done before, but I haven't seen it in a long time. So sometimes it's nice to revisit these little things that we did for a while and then quit doing. I never made one because, all right, my stapler, there it is. All right, I think I'll put 2 little staples down here, because these are the tiny Tim Holtz staples. All right. And I'm not going to sew this in. I'm just going to leave it like that. That works. And that way they can pull the whole thing out and journal. Okay. So that's done. So now, let me clean up my mess a little here. The pieces that are just big enough that I could use for something else. I can't throw them away. Okay, so now let's see if we can't decorate it. I was thinking I could use one of these down here, but I'm not sure yet. So let's see what else I can use. I actually put everything together so we can, I mean, it could just be simply that, because it is yellow all around. So something like that would be just, I don't know, that would look good. And then maybe a word. You could just have it, a word like that. Let's see, we've got earth, bud, nature. I like the word earth. I think those are maybe the smaller ones. Bloom. Oh, notes is cute. Whoops. Okay. I like that. It's just a simple little thing. I don't even have to use that one. I could have used a different one, but actually that matches that. But we don't want it all matchy-matchy. All right, let me ink around here. Now see, I think this would be cute if I sewed around it. It's probably what I should do, just to spark it up a little bit. All right, hold on. I'm gonna run to the machine again. I'm just gonna use a straight stitch because I've decided to use brown red on this journal. Still doing a video. Did you go next door? Yeah. Okay. Bye. My granddaughter's here. She's going next door. All right, I went 2 times. I'm sorry. I just thought it would look nicer with 2. So I wish that one of these days maybe I'll try to figure out how to set my machine up, you know, next to my work table. I just don't have enough plugs. That's part of the problem. I mean, we can't plug everything in with all the lights and stuff that I have. All right, I think I'll just put it high enough so that won't be a problem. That in there like that. Actually, I think I'll go up higher. Okay. I wasn't really thinking about this going in the pocket and what it's going to look like in the pocket, but that's all right. All right, so let's rip this edge off here. And rip this edge off. I saw this on Crafty Cat USA. So, well, I don't know if her YouTube is USA, but that's what her Etsy shop is. But, yeah, I saw this. I rewatched an old video. It's funny how you look at somebody's videos when they did them a year ago, or you know how much they've changed. Oh, that didn't want to stick. Let's see. I sometimes the art glitter glue does not like thread. Does not like to stick. I know people say they do it on fabric and it works, but all right, so I think that's cute. Probably could, yeah, that's good. It'll stay in there. Okay, so let's see how that looks in this little pocket. That's what I'm thinking. So I think that's cute. I don't like this, so we'll have to fix that with what? I don't know yet. I thought I could just collage over it, or, you know, put something in the background. Actually, even something like that would be fine. And I may have to move these pages around. I got them all mixed up, which is normally what I do, mix up stuff. All right, so all right, let me hold off on it because I just feel like maybe there's something. I mean, I know if we put a journal card back there, it doesn't really hide it though. I'll find something. Okay, so now the other thing I was going to share with you or see about making is something that I want to make. I have made this something like this before, I'm sure, but it was just recently on Roxy Creations. Rachel did it as a little challenge, and then I watched Gail do it, and then I watched, I don't know, other people do it. And so I thought, I'm going to do it. Okay. So, hold on. This is not in the... It's so hard to get this thing. I must have dried up a little bit already. There we go. But it works. I mean, it does keep it from getting plugged up. Okay, so this is her deal. I just took a little piece of scrap and tested it out. So we need to find a piece of paper that would look good. And I had pulled out other things that I thought would be okay with the sunflower journal. So I found this one. This was Crafty Cat, and this is that William Morris paper, and I thought it kind of looks good with the sunflowers. And then I put coffee dye paper from her kit too. I know I said I wasn't using kits, but these are things that I bought and printed. Let's see, all these were those extras that I had. I have this one. That might be too flimsy. Save that for collage. I have just a regular page like this, like words. And then if you have words, you have to worry about them being upside down. This one is not bad because it's, oh, I have this one. I wonder, I think I'm going to use something plain. Or I have this, again, it has words. So I just feel like if I, oh, and I have this jelly print too from my friend Mary. Oh, and I have this wallpaper. Oh, that's cool. Might be too busy. So I thought I might be able to use this jelly print in this kit. I mean, in this journal. We'll see. So let's start with this. And it's already covered. So all she did was bone folder. And then this side she folded like not quite all the way over. Maybe left, let me see. Yeah, about an inch, maybe a hair less than an inch. I mean, you could make it wherever you wanted, honestly. If you wanted to make it, you know, 2 inches, you could. Okay, so we're done. So this side up in this corner goes down. I guess let's go down to the line. Now let me check, because I'm afraid it might be too deep. No, yeah, let's go down to the line. See, I remember making these just like this, but not with the, I don't know how we did it. Okay, so then Gail did it where she put this down and made another pocket or another decoration. And then, let's see, let's do this because I like that Gail did. Let me make sure this fits in the journal. It looks big. Yeah, it fits. Okay. I want to put something in the background, but I want to put a divot up here so that you know it's a pocket. So let's put something behind here. Just cover that up somewhat. Do I have any other collage paper? Here's bigger pieces. Okay. And I don't, we're gonna, well, Rachel, I mean, somebody did it and they left this open so that you could put in a bigger card like this. So I guess that means I would have to cover this whole back. So let's see, that is 3 3/4. Okay, 3 3/4. Not let me get down inside there, so let's do it this way. That way we know it's all the way in. Okay, so 3 3/4 by whatever height the page is. Okay. I think I'm going to do this too on my other journal. The other one I'm working on, the fan fold spine journal. I don't know what to call it. Okay. Let's just go ahead and ink this. And I guess this part will be glued down to the page. Okay. Ink this. Glue stick this. My bearings here. Glue stick it there. You know, I was actually going to put book page behind there, but I forgot until I just saw the book pages. Said, oh well. Let's do this. It's prettier at the top there. I was afraid that I had that just a hair too long. That down. All right. So now this needs to be inked, although I need to punch it. So let me do that. So I was thinking about putting something along the border here. I've been wanting to use this forever, and I think it looks cute. So put our punch right here, that right there, just a little divot so that they know there's a pocket there. So now we're going to glue. So I'm going to glue up here. I'm not sure where I'm going to glue yet. I know I'm going to glue this shut. It's a little crooked. I should have. Let me trim that off a little bit. I mean, it didn't have to be probably that perfect, but okay, that's glued. Then this is just gonna, let me see here, let me get a tag so I can see how it's gonna work. I just want one tag. All right, so there's a pocket back here. Then if I don't glue this down, and just glue it at the bottom shut, then it could be a bigger pocket. Then this one, I think I'll glue this one shut, because we're not going to put that big of a piece of ephemera or whatever in there. And then I'm going to glue the bottom shut. Cute. Okay, so let's put this on here. I could put this one, or I can put one of these, probably, that were from the kit. But I think these would be kind of nice just on the edge of the pages, is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to put it on this one, since I have been wanting to use this. If you've watched my videos, I probably pull this out in every one. I'm going to have to cut some of it off, but oh well. Okay, so put that there, and I'm just going to cut it since it's all straight on the edges. I can't really rip them. Okay. The donkeys next door. I was going to say barking. I don't know what you call that when they're... And the fire truck went by earlier, and I was wondering if that would bother the donkey. You know how dogs start to howl, and no, he didn't, you know, act weird or anything. So I guess those don't affect donkeys, the loud noises. I actually can't even tell I put something on there. It looks like part of the paper, doesn't it? Oh well. Still cute. And let's see. So like this size tag, a bigger tag. Oh, and then we've got the whole pocket here. And this, I think I'll do a journal card. Let me see. Where is... These are all pockets. I have a stack of journal cards. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know. They're here somewhere. All right, so now we need to put something up front here. Some little decoration. I found a sunflower stamp too. This is a different stamp. Have to give that a try. This is a sticker one, or vellum, I should say, not sticker. All right, let's see here. I do have one of these. Let's see, I like that. The bigger one. These stickers here are white. When you take the backing off, this white part all shows. Mushroom, now two-tone butterfly, nope. That mushroom looks good. Okay, so between the mushroom or this, let me ink this up. I can put some like lace or something behind it. This has this big white spot in it. I'm just going to try to disguise that. Maybe I could put a word there. the word journal. I would rather use the word sunflower. Let me see if I can get this to look fun. Okay, I kind of like that. I think maybe a little piece of lace or something behind it would be nice. It's kind of a little too dressy, huh? Oh, you know what I have is some burlap. Hold on. Where is it? I'm gonna see if this looks okay. I like that little bit of black that's showing. Let's see if we can get it kind of. I think I need to cut it off a little bit. Maybe go this direction with it. Okay. Let me see if this inks. I don't think I've ever inked this before. Okay, so that gives it a little extra. So let's see. I don't know if this will hold it down. I hate using, well, let me use the Sobo because it'll keep this from getting too shiny. Hold on, it's always got a hard start. It doesn't have to be held down that well, I don't think. Okay, I think so. My granddaughter's going to spend the night, maybe a couple nights. Her mom went to Nashville. A friend of hers lives there. She grew up with her in high school in California. And one day she said, I'm moving to Nashville. And she got a job transfer and she lives up there by herself. So, you know, sometimes just get up and go if you have to. If you can, if you don't have, you know, children and things to tie you down for those days that are their younger days. Okay, so that's cool. And now I have this place here for a journal card. If I only knew where I did with it. I don't know. Oh, there they are. Oh my gosh, Rita. I'm trying to not have the desk a total wreck. I can't do it. Okay, that one is almost too big. Oh, my time is up. Okay, let me just check. Yeah, it's too small. Look at this fruit jar. Okay, that's a good size right there. So I'm going to leave that right there. I feel like I want to make, you know, some journal cards and stuff too that is not kit related, so that, you know, we have more things that are not considered part of a kit. Okay, so that's it. So we got, well, I don't know what I did with it, but where'd it go? We did our little matchbook notebook, which I think is really cute. I don't know if I want to do anything on here or not. Maybe I'll find a butterfly or something to put there. Yeah, I can pull out birds and butterflies and stuff. All right, so that's going to go in that one. And then I don't know where this is going to go, but we're just going to keep it for our ephemera, and we will glue this down. Now, if you wanted to, you could actually have another pocket, but, you know, I don't think you need to have too many pockets. Okay. Just looking, well, that's kind of, well, it would fit there. Kind of like that background there. All right, I'm going to leave that sit there so I can remember it. I may have to move pages around anyway. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you in the next video. Okay? Bye now.